What up? How you guys doing? Happy Mother's Day.
There, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. All right. So it wasn't that eventful of a week. It was it was baseball.
I mean, not offensively at least.
Yeah, there was quite a few things happening in the pitching department. You want to get into that?
I'd say we jump right into it. Start with what happened with Baltimore.
Yep.
Out in Seattle with John Means throwing a no-hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him, man. He was like written off so many times. Like I looked at like his journey, his baseball journey. Didn't get a D1 offer to a college. Had to go JUCO or whatever. Or he got drafted out of high school. Didn't sign. Went JUCO.
Wait, so he got drafted out of high school and didn't get a D1 offer?
Yeah, I think so.
How?
Well, not out of high school at least.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but like to
Sounds
be drafted out of high school,
to be drafted but not get a D1. I mean, professional wants you, but college doesn't. Why wouldn't you just sign with the? I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
But
it says he got drafted in the 46th round.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Then he ended up at West Virginia. So Mountaineers,
West
baby.
Virginia.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did the community college thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he was like, what? I think a 6th round pick from the Orioles.
11th.
11. And then he at one point he made like a LinkedIn page because he was almost ready to be like done with baseball in the minors, and got called up, and now he's Baltimore's ace through a no hitter.
Yep.
Crazy no hitter too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys got into the stats on it.
Yeah, but go on.
He got 26 of 27 first pitch strikes.
Yes, which was the most ever for a no hitter, right?
Mm-hmm. Only one other pitcher since 2000 has faced at least 25 batters with the highest first pitch strike rate.
Yeah.
That was Brad Radke on
Whoa.
June 30th,
What
2004.
a name.
Never even heard of the guy.
Really? I remember him from the old school baseball games.
He allowed 8 runs that day, by the way.
PlayStation 1. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So,
wow.
Among other things, that's kind of the big one. He was pumping in strikes.
Mm-hmm.
My laptop is frozen on Chrome, but love to see that. Love to see it. There we go. John Means also got 26 swinging strikes, the most in a game by a Baltimore pitcher since the start of the pitch tracking era, which was 2008.
Yep.
The next highest was Kevin Gausman at 25 and Dylan Bundy at 24, both in 2018.
Oh.
The most single game swinging strikes on changeups in 2021, John Means 14.
Makes
Uber
sense.
had 13 against Detroit last week or last Sunday. Yep.
We're missing the most important thing though.
Yeah.
What was that?
That if his catcher could actually catch, this would have been a perfect game.
Yeah.
You're right, Mike. Drop third strike rule definitely became a topic of conversation.
So it did become a topic of conversation. And Max, you brought it up to me, and you were you sounded like you were leaning towards that this should be qualified as a perfect game.
I think so too, because if you look at it, for a pitcher to be perfect, no walks, no hits. I don't know why errors kind of go into that, because
it's not perfect.
I get that, but a drop third strike, is that considered an error?
No.
So zeros across the board. That's a perfect game.
There's still a runner on base.
A perfect game is nobody on base.
Nobody on base. Yeah, I mean, still faced the minimum though.
Like I said, it doesn't matter. Like I faced the minimum plenty of times where I gave up, base runners.
Ground ball pitcher.
But like I said to you the other day, a no hitter is a pitcher, but then the perfect game is an entire team. And so you need everybody doing their part and perfectly to get the perfect game.
No, I get that, but because of the drop third strike rule, John Means became the first major league pitcher to throw a non-perfect no-hitter in which the opposing team did not reach base on a walk, hit by pitch, or error.
Yep.
Dude, the list of wild facts about John Means' no-hitter is ridiculous.
I mean, every no-hitter up until Means was none of them walked or gave up a hit or obviously or and yeah,
Well,
Rodon and who's the other one? Musgrove. They both gave up hit by pitches.
Mm-hmm.
So every no-hitter so far this year.
Madden has a couple of walks, right?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I didn't really look into it. I didn't look into stats and stats.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
John Means. So here, let me list off a couple more facts about this to show you just how crazy this is. The Orioles' most recent no-hitter before John Means came in 91. That was a combined no-hitter. Okay. The only teams with a longer no-hitter drought were the Indians. Last one was in 81. The Brewers, last one in 87. And the Blue Jays in 1990.
Yeah.
Baltimore had not had an individual pitcher throw a no-hitter since Jim Palmer, also against the A's, in 1969. The Pirates now have the longest drought of an individual no-hitter. Theirs goes back to 76.
Ah, okay.
John Means had a game score of 99, the highest by an Orioles pitcher in a nine-inning game in franchise history.
Mm-hmm.
You know who tied for you guys know the two who tied for the highest before this? And it was a game score of 98.
No.
You might get one.
Jim Palmer.
Nope.
No, not fucking Chris Tillman.
Nope.
Or Ubaldo.
Nope.
Brian Mattis.
2000s since 2000.
Mussina.
Yep, Mussina's in 2000. Yep.
Is it a fuck? I always forget his name. Holy shit, Kevin
Righty?
Brown.
Nope. I think it was a lefty. Let me double check real quick.
Kevin Millwood.
Vasquez.
No,
he
double
was
check.
Memorial.
I don't know. He's a lefty.
He was a lefty. Yep.
By the way, for Mad Bums, it was a reach on there.
Okay. Well, save you guys and the listeners struggle. Eric Bedard.
Yeah, I would have got that one. If you would have said Seattle Mariners, I would have better shot.
Like I said, you would have gotten the one, which was Messina. Max Scherzer was the last pitcher to throw a complete game no-hitter with no walks or hit batters and strike out at least 12 before John Means. That happened in 2015.
Against?
Okay,
you froze. The New York Mets.
17 strikeouts for that in that game. Yeah.
Yep.
Means was the 12th pitcher since at least 1901 to face 27 batters, the minimum, in a 9-inning no-hitter without throwing a perfect game.
Mm-hmm.
Edinson Volquez was the last one. This is John Means' first career complete game. He had never recorded an out beyond the 7th inning in any of his career starts. In the previous 43 starts, by the way. So the 5th no-hitter in Seattle.
Wait.
Like at Safeco.
At Safeco or whatever
like
they're calling
ever?
it now. All of them
one of
coming
them-
since 2012.
Okay.
Well,
And
yeah,
accounting
one of
for
them's
14%.
One of them's Felix Humber's perfect game. Philip Humber, sorry.
Philip.
And Felix's.
Felix's, yeah.
Cool.
14% of Major League total in that span. City Field has the second most no-hitters since 2012.
That hurts.
With 3.
Yeah, and they've all been against us.
Yeah.
Since 2012, yeah.
So you have all these facts about this one. I hope you have some for Tyler Mahal.
Who?
Malley? I don't fucking know.
Wade Miley?
You mean Wade Miley?
Oh, what did I Tyler Miley?
Wade Miley.
It was a red pitcher.
Yeah, you're on the right team.
Yeah.
They don't look all that different either. So I mean, you're not too off. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Wade Miley down, but I don't know. I was looking at Tyler Miley before, I think.
Yeah, Wade Miley threw a no-hitter.
Yep. You know what's crazy about Wade Miley? I was talking about this with my dad too. My dad's talking about, how many guys are, going to throw a no-hitter throwing under 93 because, we're seeing high velocity guys, and we were talking about this. I'm looking at Baseball Savant. Wade Miley's average fastball this year is under 90 miles an hour.
Really?
89.3, I think it was.
Doesn't surprise me.
No, but it's interesting because we see all these high velocity guys, and obviously hitters are used to that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it, the slow pitching is gonna throw them off their rhythm.
And now you got a guy who's averaging under 90. It's tossing a no hitter.
Yeah, it's executing pitches. Like the great Greg Maddux said. You need 2 of the 3, and velocity, break, and command. If you have 2 of those 3, you can be a Major League Baseball pitcher.
Yep, and Miley is a break and command guy.
Exactly.
And I have none of them.
We know.
That's why you're here right now.
Damn right.
I mean, that's why Bartolo was able to pitch into his mid-40s.
Exactly, because he was able to command the zone line. He was able to pinpoint it wherever he wanted.
And he had disgusting movement on his 2-seam fastball.
Oh my god, dude, that shit would move like 2 feet. Yeah. The cool thing about Wade Miley, I don't have any in-depth stats like you had for John Means.
Yeah, I mean John Means is a cool one.
By the way, John Means, the thing with the post-game interview where he was talking about his dad. His dad passed away last year. That was cool. So shout out to John Means, and
Wade Miley had a little family connection in his post-game interview. But go ahead.
Yeah, Wade Miley. That's what I was getting at. The cool thing. The only in-depth cool stat that I have is that he had a Hulk tattoo on his arm that his son gave him before the game. So now, do you think that he's going to be putting Hulk tattoos on his arm every start now?
Well, he said, I'm going to, this is the direct quote, I'm going to try to get my wife to order as many Hulk tattoos as she can.
Well,
maybe I'll just slap one on there before every start.
There you go. Thank you for answering it.
Wade Miley's having a fucking year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he's given up 19 hits in 36 innings.
Super underrated. I mean, that's what happens in Cincinnati, honestly.
Well, it's even more impressive, to be honest. That he's playing in Cincinnati.
That's true.
And he's not giving up. He's pitched 3. He's 3 at home, 3 on the road. And at home, he's given up 2, 5, and 5. So he's given up 12 hits in 16 innings at home.
Wow.
Wow. Good.
That is good. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the stuff I saved for Wade Miley's no-hitter. It was mostly about the TV no-hit, which was the Cleveland Indians, who have been no-hit twice now.
Yeah, just brush over that.
I have to find it real quick.
It's like a normal thing for them at this point.
Yeah. I mean, they're not a huge offensive threat of a ball club.
No,
if they're
not anymore.
If they're gonna be winning, it's mainly on the back of their starting pitcher. I mean,
I can find it.
What offensive threats do they really have? I mean,
Jose
Ramirez, yeah,
and Franmil, I guess.
Yeah, I get Franmil would be scary to pitch to. Yeah, but
that's kind of it. That's it.
Yeah. Luplow isn't horrible.
He had a good week last week.
That's
Roberto it. Their catchers can't hit.
Yeah, no.
Luplow was the last out in each no-hitter, by the way.
Well, yeah, it's because he's betting that. Oh no, he's betting leadoff actually.
That was he made the last out against the lefty both times. And he's noted to be
a lefty hitter. He can skate against lefties.
Yeah.
The other cool fact about that one is 𝒂𝒑 was the opposing starter for both no-hitters.
That sucks.
I was gonna say, is that really cool?
I mean, not for him, but
for us, yeah.
I guess.
The only other pitcher in MLB history to start 2 games where his team was no hit in the season, Jim Perry with the Tigers in 1973.
Cool.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah, imagine going out for a start, and keep in mind this is the beginning of May too. 2 of your first, 6 starts, 7 starts?
Yeah, 6, yeah.
You can do it no matter what you throw. It has to be a fucking perfect game because you're not winning. No matter what you could have done better, it had to have been perfect.
I mean, that's what happens when you don't have a good offensive club.
Actually, Plesac line in those games, the first one, April 14th, 2/3 of an inning, 7 hits, 6 runs.
Yeah, there you go.
May 7th, 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 runs.
He tried.
Like I said, no matter what you do, it's crazy, man.
Pitcher's duel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You need the third team in MLB history to be no-hit twice within the first 31 games of the season. The first since the 1917 White Sox.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Any other fun facts?
17th no-hitter in Reds franchise history. The first since Homer Bailey no-hit the Giants in 2013.
That's what, 4th all time?
I think they are 4th
Tied with
all
the
time.
Giants, I believe.
I think so. The cool thing about the crazy thing was, there was a 93-minute rain delay before the game started.
Yeah.
So this could have very much derailed Wade Miley. Instead, he threw a fucking no-hitter.
Yeah.
I feel like the rain delays, if he was a younger guy, I would say it would have affected him, but he's been in the league so long that he knows the deal.
Yeah.
And he also played. Didn't he play in the West? He played in the West Coast where if it rained, it was raining. So he was he on San Francisco for a while?
No, he was in Oakland and Arizona.
Oakland, okay, yeah. So yeah,
Arizona.
Either way.
So I can find anything else here.
No.
He's only twice previously taken a no-hit bid into the 7th inning.
Only?
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
It's impressive for a guy like Wade Miley, who you don't think to have no-hit bids.
No hitters into the 7th inning. That's impressive for anybody.
That's impressive. That's true. You're right.
Wouldn't expect that from Wade Miley, though. 100%.
Sure, yeah. 7 unexpected quirks from Wade Miley's no-hitter. Interesting. It's a random weird fact. Tucker Barnhart forgot to bring his scouting card with him to the field when the game got underway.
Oh, okay.
Talk about knowing your opponent there.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So what do you want to go to next? Let's talk about Pujols.
I was about to say, let's go from one legendary feat to the legend himself.
Yep. Yeah. Angels have DFA'd Albert Pujols, sadly.
Let me ask this. Disrespectful or no?
No. How is it disrespectful?
I'm seeing in different people saying, hey, this is disrespectful to Pujols, whatever. You should let him play it out or whatever, or trade him to the St. Louis or whatever.
Why? DFA him and he can sign with St. Louis.
Exactly.
That's true. Yep.
What the fuck are they going to get in a trade?
Dude, Jared Walsh is a stud. Why you need to get rid of him to play Jared Walsh?
Yeah, Jared Walsh, Ohtani, or obviously, anchoring down the first base and DH roles.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, just saying, this is
no, it's not disrespectful. It's
on
baseball.
social media.
It's a business. Baseball is a business at the end of the day. So no, I think it's a stupid argument to say that it is disrespectful.
I fully agree.
Things happen. Shit happens. Yep.
Did you see the conflicting reports that are coming out right now?
No, what's going on?
About apparently there was one report saying that Pujols flipped out on Madden, said he's a shitty coach, and then there's another report saying that this never even happened.
That's intriguing.
Yeah. One of them had our favorite reporter's name in it, so. I don't know
Bob.
Such. Yeah. So I don't know.
So we know it's reliable.
Which report was that, though? Which report was that?
I didn't want to read it.
So Albert Pujols, DFA'd, and he's obviously a.
It was the Bob Ratnier tweeted that he freaked out on him.
So he definitely freaked out. Then that's the conclusion here.
All right, Joe Madden on Albert Pujols. He does not want to be a bench player of any kind. He's got a lot of pride.
I mean, there's just no point in having him as a bench player.
Yeah, especially in the AL where he's not going to get used ever.
Exactly. Yeah, there's no, who's he going to be fucking pinch hitting for?
Especially with his lack of defense.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense. He's 41 years old now. It's the final year of his contract. And, he's a fucking legend, like I wrote in the caption on Instagram on the Instagram post. If you grew up watching Albert Pujols or watching baseball in the 2000s, you knew Albert Pujols, and you knew that every time that he got up, it felt like he was going to hit a home run. You felt, it was just magical watching him, all these years, regardless of, where he was. Specifically, he was obviously great in St. Louis, and he was my favorite player for a very long time. One of my favorite players, and yeah, legend. First ballot Hall of Famer.
100%.
And he was the gold standard for a long time. Just, when you thought baseball, you thought Albert Pujols.
Yeah, I mean, you could arguably say that he's one of the top 5 hitters of all time, maybe even higher than that, maybe even top 3.
Yeah.
His peak in St. Louis was who can match it? Who was hitting fucking 330, had a 400 something on base and 600 slugging with 40 homers.
When you're beating Barry Bonds in MVP voting,
exactly. And yeah,
you have to be pretty good.
Exactly, just an absolute legend. And his story's crazy. He was kind of similar to Mike Piazza, where he
was he 13th round?
He was late round. I don't know exactly what he was.
He was 13 or 14, yeah.
But he went to JUCO community college at first too. And yeah.
But they capped Albert Pujols for sure, no doubt. And I do hope he signs back with the Cardinals. I know Yachty's kind of recruiting him. It looked like Arenado was recruiting him.
Yeah, Arenado that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you have to pay tribute to the legends that came before you.
13th round.
13th round, right? Yeah. And in this case, Albert Pujols is without a doubt the legend that comes before you in St. Louis.
I mean, there's no way that he doesn't go back to St. Louis. Even if it's for a game or a series.
If it's like a David Wright type situation.
Yeah, exactly.
He's screwing himself over. He's not at 100 WAR anymore this year. After this year.
Really?
He's at a minus half a WAR. This year. He's betting under 200.
Yeah. I mean, it's bound to happen. It's gonna happen. It's the inevitable.
Do you think he only plays in St. Louis this year, or do you think he goes somewhere else and then?
I don't think anywhere else is gonna sign him.
Who else would sign him?
No, I'm just saying. I don't think so either.
I saw a lot of people saying the Yankees. It's like
no shot in hell there.
Why? You guys were just complaining about Jay Bruce, dude. He's a lot more fit to play first base than Albert Pujols at this stage,
I mean, listen, it looks like the Yankees kind of figured it out, though.
Would you say that? Where?
I mean, they're playing well lately.
Okay.
I mean,
I thought you meant at first base.
It's more. I mean, it's more Giancarlo Stanton, but
I thought you meant at first base, man. I was about to say. I wouldn't say Mike Ford is really holding it down too well.
No. But they've started to figure it out because they're winning games now.
Yes, they are.
They're right back in it. I guess we'll just jump right into this now. They're 7-3 in the last 10. 2 games over 500, 3.5 back of the Red Sox for first place in the AL East.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the rest of their schedule looks like, though. That's the only thing. Better find their schedule. Why is my at-bat app not working?
What are you trying to look for?
I'm trying to grab the Yankees schedule.
Who they played this last week?
Well, no, I know they had the big series against Houston. Yeah. No, then up next they get Tampa. So we'll see if
Tampa. Then they got Detroit, and then
Baltimore.
They got Baltimore.
No, they got Baltimore, Texas.
Then Texas, and then Texas. Detroit after that.
No, Chicago.
Whatever. Mecca said Detroit. I'm just following what he
Detroit
said.
at the end of the month.
whatever.
But yeah, they get Tampa next on the road. So, I think that's gonna be the benchmark series for them.
No, Mac already just said he wants to take one because it's in the Trop. Just take one out of the three and then go home. Then
That's
they
what I'm
know
saying.
they only have to play 3 more games at the Trop for the rest of the year.
Go to Baltimore, go to Texas.
If they can avoid getting swept in Tampa, they'll be in a good spot.
That's all Mac wants. That's what he told me earlier.
I mean, realistically, it's going to be hard to get swept, in my opinion. But
it is the Trop, and it is the Yankees.
So you never know. But I don't see them getting swept. I see them at least winning Garrett Cole's game, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, they're booming. You say that, just their bullpen has been great too. Giancarlo Stanton, what was he hitting last week? 160?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. And now he's hitting 292. So over his
last, say he's my player of the week at least.
Over his last 7, he's hitting 370. Over his last 15, he's hitting 413.
Jesus
and
Christ.
He has over his 6 home runs over his last 15. I mean, he's just absolutely demolishing the ball.
And his average exit velo is probably like what, 115 or something like that. So he's hitting the ball hard too.
Yeah, he has the most hard hit balls.
He's hitting fucking piss missiles.
Yep. He did not have a good weekend against Washington, actually.
Really?
Yeah. 1 for 11.
Who pitched against them?
My player of the week.
Corbin, Scherzer.
Yeah.
All
right.
I don't know who else pitched.
Joe Ross was today.
Yeah. And the Yankees walked it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Yankees seem like they finally figured it out.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, they're definitely coming around offensively. They have already had it in the pitching department. Their offense has been the issue the whole time. Yeah, I can't buy into their offense 100%, but they're
right, especially when it was with Stanton kind of leading charge or taking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and all you need is a few extra hits here and there.
Right.
Clutch hits is big, and
they're a team that can really be up or down.
Good base running.
Like when we look at the power rankings later on, the Yankees are a team that maybe they're there, maybe they're not. It's hard to get a read on them.
Mm-hmm.
But in my eyes, I think they're starting to figure it out, and I'm hoping. I'll give you a bold prediction. They take 2 or 3 in Tampa.
That's so bold.
It's the Yankees in Tampa.
So bold.
Okay. Anyway. Let's move across town. New York Mets. Obviously that is the trio right here. That is our team, and yeah, they've had a pretty good week, I would say.
But on the field, yes. On the field, yes. There's been a lot of other shit going on there.
There's one other shit happening.
Wow.
What else? What else?
Yeah, they got the Jacob Degrom injury. He's getting an MRI now.
That how's that not count as on field?
Fair.
Okay. Yes, Jacob Degrom is hurt a little bit, and you could see if you watched him today. If you watched him pitching today, you could see that he was, off a little bit. So, just let him relax. It's really, what can you do?
It's crazy that he was off and he threw fucking 4 perfect innings.
Yeah.
Well,
he got worse as the game went on. You could see it.
Yeah, you can tell he was getting more and more comfortable.
He doesn't have the strength back there.
It's good for the Mets. They have 2 off days this week.
Yep, exactly.
Which is stupid, but
yeah, we flip flop with the Yankees. We play Baltimore and then we play Tampa in the Trop. So that'll be fun. Yeah, Mets. You know what I say, they had a good week, regardless of anything that happened. I'd say all in all, it has been a very good week. You know, they split the series with the Cardinals, and then they swept the Diamondbacks for 5 in a row, right? Yeah,
Yes.
5 in a row. And their offense is looking like Donnie Stevenson is really pumping those wheels, man. So
well, this is after they fired Chili Davis.
Yeah. So can we touch on that quickly? Was that true?
What they fired them?
No. I saw something. Max, you sent it to
me.
Oh,
when I say you about how he with in the clubhouse he tried to get in.
I feel like that's not true.
They didn't take his key card or whatever.
Yeah, then he tried going to the dugout.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think Chili is the kind of guy who would do that. But listen, it's the Mets. We've seen weirder things.
Yeah. I mean, no, of course, but I can't picture that being a real situation.
I don't think he's that kind of guy.
How could he get fine, he doesn't have he has the key card. He somehow gets past the security outside. Fine. He gets in and he's getting past every security guard.
Right, I know, yeah.
Like, dude, he's obviously has to be in normal clothes. There's no uniform for him.
Right.
So, I mean, who knows whether it was real or not? That would be, if it was,
fucking
then
wild.
that was fucking insane. And so, that happened. Supposedly, that happened.
Allegedly.
That big night of drama. If you want to start it off.
Wait. Before we do this, since we're talking about weird things that happened with the Mets. Everybody's favorite former Met manager is now running for mayor in Stamford, Connecticut.
Yep.
What?
Bobby V.
Bobby Valentine's running for mayor.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Weird shit in Mets land. And this week was the 5-year anniversary of the greatest moment in baseball history. Bartolo Colon's home run.
Yes.
It only took 5 years, but James Shields finally agrees.
What's crazy is I think 3 days later, James Shields gets traded for Tatis Jr.
It was only that long?
It was like within the week after Bartolo's homer.
How the hell would the White Sox trade for him after that?
Right. That's pretty fucking brutal. Anyway.
Yeah.
So there was a situation.
There's a big rat.
Yeah. So
New York City rat.
So at the, what was it? The in between the 7th, after the top of the 7th, teams coming off the field, and they did the replay, if you guys saw, and it was VR was in the dugout, then Dom Smith and Michael Conforto, they both stop and they're looking down the tunnel, and they both go, "What the fuck?" And then VR goes like this towards the coach's end of the dugout, and then they all run down the tunnel. So
yeah, you texted me. What the fuck happened? Why are they all going down the tunnel? And I'm like, I'm not watching.
Yeah, we were in your backyard.
Mike and I were just chilling.
I thought someone was having like a fucking seizure in the tunnel or something. Like, dude, but you could see that there was a lot of movement, right?
Yeah.
So,
they sprinted.
Yeah.
And Conforto sprinted down the tunnel.
And it was turned out to be Francisco Lindor and Jeff McNeil that were down there. After that, though, then Lindor got up with who was on Nito? I believe Nito was on second base, and hit the game-tying 2-run home run, his first home run at Citi Field. And it was a nuke off the bat and ended up only going like 20 feet over. I thought it was going to be a second deck.
The ball so much.
You can't tell me that ball, watching it, you didn't just assume that was going to be a second deck shot. Like, that looked like a bomb, but it wasn't. But anyway, turned out that they had an issue. And so post game, throughout the rest of the game, everybody's wondering. By the way, let's not, forget that Patrick 𝒒𝒒𝒂 got up with the bases loaded in.
Dude, no one wants to pitch to him. It's crazy.
And he ended up hitting a walk-off.
She hit a 4-footer.
Exactly.
Yeah, dribbler. Fucking. I believe they ruled it
it's a fielder's choice. Yeah, because he went home.
Yeah. So, congrats to Patrick 𝒒𝒂. That was pretty cool.
Hey, you got another RBI today.
Yeah. Great win. And so following the game, I was on Twitter trying to figure out what was happening, and I saw that Anthony DeComo requested for both Francisco Lindor and Jeff McNeil to have interviews on Zoom after the game. Francisco Lindor was up first. And
first off, DeComo, shout out to DeComo for that.
What? You don't think
putting
everybody
in the
did?
Request?
Yeah, you didn't think everybody was gonna ask?
Come on.
That's true.
I just saw that he said
okay.
So I was, of course they were gonna be the fucking ones that were requested to go. And 𝒒𝒂𝒂.
Yeah.
So basically, he's all happy and laughing, and he says that the problem, the scuffle, whatever it was, he was quoted saying that McNeil and I were going back and forth debating if it was a rat or a raccoon. They thought they saw a rodent, is what their story was.
And didn't okay, yeah, sorry.
What were you gonna say?
Didn't someone say like they thought they saw it was a possum?
Hold on. So
yeah.
So then he's and you could tell that the media was getting very pissed off about his
response.
Yeah, his response, the way that he was going about it. They did not like it one bit. Then Patrick 𝒒𝒂𝒃 came out, and they asked him, and he said, I heard something about a rat. That's all I know. It's just I heard something about a rat or a raccoon or something. He's like, I don't know. And then Jeff comes out about like fucking 40 minutes later, and he said that he thought it was a possum, or maybe that was the next day or something. I don't remember.
Let's see if I can find it.
But Jeff McNeil also went along with the story. So everybody's wondering
stories. That's all you need.
Yeah. So like, if that so in my opinion, for them to both have the same story, that means they came up with it together, right? So therefore, there's no real bad issue. And so the media was getting really pissed off at them, right? And after the game, I was watching SNY because I wanted to hear what they had to say. And Sal Licata, is that his name, right?
Yeah, the ball guy.
Yeah. He was saying basically that Francisco Lindor was classless, and this isn't Cleveland, this is New York. You have to give us the straight up answers. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Who are you? You're a bum, dude. Like, what? Dude, however he wants to handle it, he gets to handle it. He's the one who's in the situation.
You're the one asking him for an answer. Yeah. He's gonna give you his answer.
He could give you whatever answer he wants.
Jeter used to give them the runaround all the time.
Dude, here's my favorite tweet about this. And it's from a reporter who's just going with it. Donnie Stevenson probably killed the rat with his bare hands.
There you go. Love it.
Like Mike Puma will embrace. He's been around for a while.
That was Mike Puma?
Yep, Mike Puma.
There you go. Yeah,
Puma gets it.
Did you see the thing with Puma and the guy with the rain delay the other day?
No,
the game that got postponed in St. Louis. Guys tweeting at him, "No, game's not postponed." Puma, he sends him like the screenshot of like the at-bat app, and it just says like it doesn't say the game's postponed or canceled. And Puma goes, "I'm at the game. It's canceled."
Oh man, no, I love that.
In regards to the possum, Stroman tweeted out, still not sure if it was a rat or a raccoon. However, great one for the squad at Mets. Then Dom Smith replied, Opossum, I saw a rat in Boston against the Red Sox. This one was definitely meaner and bigger.
Yeah, so the whole team was in on it.
Yeah.
So,
Rat God.
Hell yeah. So, in my opinion, however they want to handle it, they can handle it. You know, like Jared Porter said, you know, that was basically their way of saying
Jared Porter.
comment.
Former
Sorry.
Mets GM.
Zach Scott. Zach Scott, interim GM. And he said that was basically their way of saying, you know, no comment. In which I agree. And that's fine, in my opinion.
To be honest, that's better. That's even better.
Right?
Yeah.
It was fun.
Just move past it. Give the fans a laugh.
So in my opinion, basically the way that I thought of it was that the media was pissed off because they weren't getting the real story. And they wanted the drama. They wanted the physical altercation. They wanted all the dirty details to get it in their column for, you know, for the next day or that night or whatever. And they could get more clicks, you know.
I'm sorry, but to me, the rat story gives you more clicks.
It was on, dude. It made national news.
Right, but to me, like, you would think that the rat story would give you more clicks than a fight.
I think it ultimately did, in my opinion. Yeah. I think, you know what, in my humble opinion, if you did not like what Lindor or McNeil did, go
or really anyone
yourself. And I do not like you. And you are no fun, and you're a little bitch. Like, so what do you guys think?
Like, do I wish that we got the full story? Yes, because I really want to know what it was about. But the rat story is just as good.
Oh, you didn't watch the game? You guys weren't watching the game?
No, we were hanging out and playing spike ball.
So they've been having a little trouble on up the middle plays, and McNeil went a little too far on a play and kind of blocked Lindor from making the play. So it definitely had to do with that because it was right after that. And, you know, Lindor hit the home run and they, you know, totally ignored each other. They ignored each other pretty much the rest of the game until the end of the game. But, like, who was it? Louis said it, you know, they're brothers. You know, this entire team is a bunch of guys. They're together for at least 6-7 months of the year. You know,
they're
a bunch. They're gonna fight. You know, exactly. You're not going to agree 24/7 with all these guys. You know, someone's gonna get on your nerves at some point. But at the end of the day, your team, your brothers, you got to move past it and work on it. And they did.
They clearly did. Yeah. I mean, listen, the rat story is fantastic because Billy, you and I personally have a connection with rodents in the most weirdest, fucked up way. But in order to hear that story, you have to buy merch, by the way. So send us the receipt and you'll get the story. It's a great story, by the way. But so for us, you know, you texted me about it and I'm just like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. You know, it was cool for us. I know that. But, you know, it's fun. The one thing the Mets have lacked.
No one got hurt.
The one thing the Mets have lacked in the past couple of years, with the exception of like Pete Alonso, is this energy. Maybe, you know, since Pete came up at least, is this energy of the fun. It's been a lot of all business stuff, and since Pete came up,
Dom Smith.
Since Pete came up, it's been more of a fun to be a Mets fan.
Yeah,
and this just adds
obviously
adds to it tenfold.
Yeah, I mean, it helps when, you know, you have a guy
right when you're winning
nowhere and hit fucking 53 home runs.
I know. Well, yeah.
You know, that's pretty fun in my opinion.
Well, I'm talking about like the stories you get and stuff like that.
No, of course. I mean, you know, he is an exciting player. He's very energetic. He's very, you know. But you know what? Through this you know, past week, you know, this whole debacle, when I was watching everything, in my head, I said, "This is Michael Conforto's team." By the way that he was handling everything,
because he was the first one down the tunnel.
Not only that, I mean, just the way that, you know, that he holds himself there. You know, I just felt like, you know, when, you know, back in 2012, when you saw the Mets, you were like, this is David Wright's team. You know, now I see it as this is Michael Conforto's team.
Okay. And Mike, your thoughts on the whole thing? Because I kind of jumped in on that.
You're fine. I agree with the majority of it. You're good.
Do you have any?
I don't want to spend 45 minutes on this. Is more of why I'm
on the rats.
So,
but can we backtrack on it first?
Yeah.
Francisco Lindor finally got a hit.
Yes, he broke his own spell.
0 for 26 and single through the hole.
Yep.
His mechanics are getting better. He's not popping
better.
everything up.
Yeah, he's staying level. He's had 2 multi-hit games now since he broke that streak, right?
Yes.
So, it's really great to see him producing the way that we know that he can. And
McNeil launched a fucking nuke the 2 nights ago as well.
Yep. Yes. 2 nights ago. I thought it was yesterday.
Last night?
It was yesterday.
Saturday night. Just a little quick Mets news, by the way, that Lugo and Syndergaard are going to be starting up their rehab assignments.
Yes,
and Carrasco has no timetable. And
he was transferred to the 60-day.
Yeah, and I honestly fucking totally forgot about him up until like last week. And then I was like, wait, why am I forgetting?
Where's he been?
Him? Yeah, where is he?
Listen, you know what? If we're getting Syndergaard back, the way this rotation's been pitching, I'm okay with that. Give Lucchesi the fucking boot.
Yeah, he pitched well.
Send him the fucking moon.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, after Tommy.
Syndergaard's going to come back and even be half the pitcher he was. I'll be okay with that.
It was Tommy John. He's going to be better. That's usually how it goes.
I hope so. I do.
They usually have more arm strength.
Yeah.
As someone who has gone through, physical therapy twice for their arm with arm injuries, I can honestly say that you come out much stronger. I was going through fucking regular fucking me, I'm not New York Mets fucking rehab physical therapy.
Right, because you're doing specialized workouts to strengthen the arm.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm excited though. Lugo should come back end of May and Syndergaard mid-June, right?
Anywhere from
mid to end, probably after the All-Star game, I would assume. That's probably when they're going to target.
They'll ease him into it. Yeah.
That's what I agree, Mike.
All right, let's wrap up this Mets thing. Did you see what happened today? Was it today with the was it Josh Rojas?
What happened?
2 catchers interference calls.
Oh, it was yesterday.
Was that yesterday? 2 catchers interference calls in the same game.
Yep.
I missed that.
His first 2 at bats. Yep. I missed. I didn't see the at bats.
I missed that.
Yeah. He hit McCann's glove twice and got on.
Really?
Yeah.
1 time is an accident. 2 times is a little suspicious.
And they were talking about it too on the broadcast. Keith was talking about it. Like the reason why they put it in was because back in the day they used to throw lollipop pitches and the catchers used to step up trying to catch it so the guys wouldn't hit it to the moon. So like, what do you think about the rule?
I don't mind. I mean, you see it a lot. You don't see it that often. I mean,
I know.
You don't see it that often to where it really plays a big effect. But I do kind of think that it is bullshit, and I always felt like that. Because like, why should I get a free base just because I tipped the catcher's mitt with my bat? Like I understand.
I feel like it's got to be significant.
But like, in my opinion, it should be more just like redo the pitch, dead ball.
Yeah, it's because it's like the catchers already have literally no room to move anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to catch the ball out in front of you. So,
exactly.
I mean, you're giving them a lot of, actually a very little amount of wiggle room. Yeah. So like, I think it's kind of stupid.
It's like an interesting thing.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's all I got on the Mets. I got nothing else.
I got nothing else.
Good.
So I saw this tweet today. White Sox starting pitchers their last 5 games. This was tweeted up at 4:17 on the 9th. So I don't know if that was at the end of the game or during their game, whatever. 29 innings pitched, 13 hits, 1 run, 12 walks, 28 strikeouts, a .31 ERA and a .862 WHIP. Impressive.
Good face.
Still
impressive regardless, but
let me find it.
That matters.
No, I know, yeah. Especially these days. White Sox, who they face? Where are we? Last 5 games in Cincinnati and the Royals.
Yeah, a little less impressive.
They won 4 or 5.
Struggling offensive teams. No, still impressive though. Of course, obviously, to give that that little.
To give up 12 hits over 5 games is pretty,
Yeah,
it's impressive.
Yeah,
0.31 ERA. It's good. It's obviously very good.
And then the other one I saw, still sticking with the White Sox, Carlos Rodon having a hell of a year.
Yes.
Where is it?
Oh, I know.
31 innings pitched, 12 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 9 walks, 44 strikeouts, and a homer allowed. A .58 ERA and a .677 WHIP.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Not bad, not too shabby.
I've seen better. Could we shout out Nick Gordon on making his
I was about to
debut?
say, our friends on the show have had a great week. Harrison Bader hit a couple of nukes. Nick Gordon made his MLB debut and got his first big league hit.
And Kyle started up.
And then the minor league started. Yeah. And Mike, how did Kyle do?
He got a save, right?
No, he didn't get. He pitched in the 7th inning. They were losing.
Okay.
He's pitched in 2 games this year. He's only pitched 2 innings. He's given up 1 hit, 1 run. He's got 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. So his ERA is going to be big because he's only pitched 2 innings, but he's holding opponents to a 167 batting average. I mean, he did walk like the best prospect when he played he's playing Boston this week, Boston's minor league system, so he walked that, but he got out of it, no runs in the first one. And then the second appearance. Yeah. And then second appearance, they gave up a double, balked, and then a sacrifice fly to give up the run. But that was it. Kyle gets a little antsy up there.
Okay.
When I told Mac that, he's like, "Yep, probably didn't come set."
Now, big week for the friends of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Is Nick Gordon still up with the Twins, or did they send him back to the alternate site?
I don't know. I'd imagine he's probably still up. How many times are you gonna? Does that count as an option?
The alternate site? I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think alternate site counts.
I mean, it would make sense for it to not, but
wasn't the alternate site at the AAA ballpark?
He is still there.
Yeah, it might just be the AAA. I don't know. I think they might not count options this year. I don't know. So because I don't think they counted options last year.
If it's at the AAA ballpark, how are they going to play AAA games, and how's that going to work when the minor league season kind of?
I don't know.
Is the alternate site just the AAA team?
We'll research that and get back to that next week. Let's go to pitching matchups and all the matchups of the week that we're looking forward to.
Wait, I have some players of the week.
Okay, players of the week. Let's start off with that.
Matt Beatty had 11 RBIs again this week for the spiraling Dodgers.
Yeah, they lost 16 of 20. Sheesh.
Or something to that extent. I don't know if that's exactly it, but
I think the only team worse is the Tigers in that stretch.
It's not saying much.
Facts.
Ian Kennedy and Alex Reyes both had 4 saves this week. And Max Scherzer had a nice week, if I do say so myself. 14 Ks against the Yankees and a complete game, 1 run, 9 Ks against the Marlins.
Mm-hmm.
And a new son.
New son. Yes, I forgot about that.
Congratulations to the Scherzer family there.
What's his son's name? Miami Marlins?
Nah, I forgot the name of the kid.
Nah, I know.
But that's all I got. Because there was nothing offensive at all this week.
Yeah, I mean
outside of Stanton, yeah.
I'll highlight a couple of plays. 𝑺𝒐𝒖𝒕𝒉, that was cool. The grand slam.
Oh, I just saw a tweet.
The last pitch of the Braves that hit the grand slam was Jaime Garcia, and then he eventually got traded for 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈. Yep. That was pretty cool.
Garcia,
and then Jack Flaherty hit a fucking 450-foot bomb.
Yeah, it was 428. Yeah,
I don't know. It was a nuke.
Yeah,
off the bat.
And regarding Ynoa, I just sent this to you guys. Over his last 4 starts, he has a 1.11 ERA and a 1.3 slugging percentage. He's the first player to have a 1.3 or higher slugging percentage and a sub 1.3 ERA over a span of 4 starts. Minimum of 10 plate appearances since Babe Ruth in 1916.
How many extra base hits does he have?
He says the grand slam.
That's it?
You know, his second home, he has 2 home runs.
Oh, right. He does have 2. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, the grand slam is like 4,000 slugging.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Anything else from the past week? No? Want to look a week ahead? I only got pitching matchups. I don't have anything else.
I got the matchups. We got A's, Red Sox, 2 best teams in the AL. Surprise somehow.
I know. We never would have saw that.
Yankees, Rays, Blue Jays, Braves, Cardinals, Brewers, Twins, White Sox. I'm gonna eliminate that one because they suck now. Braves, Brewers, and Cardinals, Padres. That's all I got. I had the Royals and the White Sox, but the Royals kind of suck now.
Yeah, they're falling a little
They're
pretty
spiraling.
quick. I only have the pitching matchups for the week.
Good.
Just Max, do you have any? Do you have anything at all?
No, I didn't have anything for this one.
Ohtani versus McCullers. Zach Wheeler versus John Lester. John Gant versus Brandon Woodruff.
Had that one.
J Happ versus Keuchel.
I didn't put that on, but I thought it was an interesting matchup.
I think it's interesting because they're both soft throwing lefties at this,
Yeah.
And AL Central against the two who are going to be the 2 best clubs in that division. Rogers versus Gallen. That's a given.
You have all the Wednesdays.
Yeah. Justin Dunn versus Julio Urias.
I didn't put that on.
And then Michael Pineda versus Carlos Rodon. Do you have any that I missed?
I feel like Mike's playing bingo here.
I know.
I am because I have
Every week.
I have a fuck ton. Kyle Gibson versus Alex Wood on Monday. Gibson's had a really good year and Wood's been solid. Brady Singer versus Matt Boyd on Tuesday. John Means versus Marcus Stroman on Tuesday. Darvish John Gray on Tuesday. And then I'll wait for Billy to say the one that I'm going to hold on to.
Oh, on Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday. Big day for Max. Big Max day on Wednesday.
Do I know it?
He was a former Mets pitcher.
I don't know who's pitching for the Mets.
Oh, it's Taiwan.
Taiwan? Ooh.
Taiwan Walker versus Matt Harvey.
I've loved what I've seen at Taiwan so far.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Matt Harvey's first matchup against the Mets.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Since he's left.
You got to give Harvey credit for grinding and making it back, and I hope he gets a nice standing ovation.
You say quality start.
Quality start.
Quality start.
Hope he gets a quality start out of it. Not a win, but a quality start.
This kid wants him to go to the All-Star game so bad. You need to relax, bro. Cedric Mullins, have you heard of him? Have you heard of him?
He's a
heard of him?
beast.
He is the best player on that team.
He's a beast.
Cool. You guys want to jump into power rankings?
Wait, I have more.
Oh, sorry.
I was just because you.
I thought you said
blocked
for the
your
last
screen.
one.
Well, no, because you blocked your screen out, so I don't know where you went. It's all good. Jack Flaherty versus Corbin Burns on Thursday. Scherzer, Widener on Friday. I don't know. Widener's has like really good stats this year. Taylor from the Dbacks. Alcantara, Kershaw on Friday. Ooh. Nola Pearson on Saturday. Detweiler, Bauer. Pearson's first start.
Okay.
Detweiler versus Bauer. I don't know. Detweiler has pitched like 30 innings this year, and he has like a sub-2.
Jeez.
Yeah. Alex Wood versus JT Brubaker on Sunday. And Pablo Lopez versus Walker Buehler on Sunday, which might be Sunday Night Baseball.
Yeah, I saw that. I was debating that one. It's 2 opposite sides of the spectrum when it comes to pitching, it will be very interesting.
Yeah, great control, and then
finesse, great control, and power pitcher.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Before we get into power rankings, can we talk about how awful the umpires have been this year?
Well, did you actually see that there was an umpire who had a 99.9% accuracy rating yesterday?
Oh, on the scorecards?
Yeah.
I didn't see which one it was.
I didn't see
His
who
name
it
was Angel. Oh no.
Dude, Angel Hernandez still bet. Cause what was it, Tito? He's like, it always happens when you're around. Calling him out, Francona.
You see Bree Singer go off on him yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
everyone on the Royals.
Yeah. Saturday night when Josh Rojas thought he struck out on a fastball at the knees. Literally everyone in the ballpark thought it was a strikeout. Called a ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just been so bad across the league.
Yep. I sent it to you, fucker.
Did you? I didn't see it.
And then in the overall accuracy, the 99%, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
You sent it to the group chat?
No, I sent it on Instagram.
Oh, I haven't checked that. That's why.
There's a guy that was 97. Oh, 99. Here it is. I got 99. It. John Libka.
Yeah.
Cardinals-Rockies game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Cardinals-Rockies.
Called a tremendous game. So we had.
He called 135 out of 136 taken pitches correctly, and 1 of 90 balls inside the strike zone.
Yep.
We're called
tremendous. I love to see that.
Dude, his picture is insane.
Is it?
Like the box that they show underneath, like usually
the umpire
there's like a bunch.
Cards?
Yeah, on the umpire scorecards. Like usually there's like a bunch of balls all over the place. He has one ball, and it's a borderline pitch that could be called a strike.
Right.
And then you have a guy like Edwin Moscoso, overall accuracy 89%.
That's not horrible.
89. There's 85s on here.
Yeah, Angel Hernandez is rocking in the 60s, bro. I mean,
is he actually?
No, I don't know.
Nelson.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
It was Jeff Nelson.
Well, Jeff Nelson had a
overall consistency, 69%. Nice.
Yeah, see.
He had a rough day.
He did.
Anything else on that?
Realistically, anything above 95%, or even like 93%, is solid.
Yeah, it's most of the game. It's just consistency, really. You don't have to call them accurately necessarily, but you gotta be consistent with your game calling.
Which a majority of them are over 90% for consistency.
Yeah, so you can't really complain all that much, but
I'm looking at the graphic for Lipka. The hell of a established zone he has.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Wow. A fantastically called game. Holy shit.
Yep. You want to talk about our fantasy?
Yeah, let's do that. We also have an announcement. So after power rankings, we'll make that announcement.
That's right.
We do.
Let's go into fantasy real quick. How do we do this week, boys?
Very well. We won.
Yes, we did.
We're winning every other week.
What?
Our hitting actually showed up this week, so
our shitting. It has been our shitting.
Nah, not worried about that yet.
It has. You need to relax,
kind of
buddy.
sucked this week, actually.
Yeah, our pitching wasn't great. We had a couple injuries, but we split pitching categories, right? Oh no, they beat us on one.
I think they changed the statistics for holds because we're not getting a single hold anymore.
We got 4.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we should have more.
So it's weird because on the fantasy, it doesn't appear until the next day for the holds.
No, because then they probably go back and see. Yeah.
It does not do it the day of, which is interesting. But we won 9-5-0. Our offense was just explosive this week. Absolutely tremendous. Marcus Semien with a hell of a week. He has to be our player of the week. He fucking roped.
He's got 8 homers now this year.
Does he?
Mm-hmm. You just saw it, Mike.
Yeah, 8 homers.
Yeah, I just saw it. You sent me.
Max Kepler finally hit his first homer, and then he followed up the next day with another.
Attaboy.
Yeah, we had we had a very good week offensively. Bregman did great. Goldschmidt did great. Madrigal was pretty good this week. Actually played. Yeah, it was a good week. Good week. And who do we play next week? Do we know? We play the 3-0 Take podcast.
Okay.
They got a solid offense.
They've been homies for a while. They've been following us for a while.
They're Pitching is less than good. All right.
All
right. So Billy, just because you were doing the fantasy, one of the first reply to John Lipka's umpire scorecard was, "This dude's gonna get fired if he keeps that up."
I don't get it.
The guy who had a near perfect umpiring game.
I know. Why would he be fired if he did well?
Because umpires aren't allowed to do well.
I know.
Come on, Billy, basic stuff. Who are we gonna boo?
Fucking bad joke, bro.
Wasn't me.
I know, but you relayed it, so we kill the messenger on this one, man.
I don't know. Mike found it funny.
It was kind of funny.
Corny as shit.
I'll take my money from last week, by the way, for that.
What are you talking about? No, it doesn't fucking keep going.
No, you didn't say you didn't say the joke. Somebody else made the joke.
And what? Every fucking time you make him laugh, I owe you fucking $10. Suck my dick. Every time every minute that you take longer than 3 minutes to take your fucking shit, I get 50 cents. I'm gonna be a fucking millionaire by the end of the year.
Power rankings.
Our rankings, let's go. By the way, so just a disclaimer, Macca gave us 9. I don't know why he cut it off at 9.
He also gave us the top 9 in winning percentage.
I know. But we're gonna rock with
the kid phoned it in this week.
We can just ignore it.
12-hour work day. You know, we'll give him a pass on this one. He just went straight by winning percentage, man.
Oh, literally. Yeah, it's not good.
We could just ignore it.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore it. We'll
hey,
see.
Mac, don't worry about it.
Tomorrow.
We'll see you next week.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Right. Max, you want to lead off? Mike, you want to lead off?
Yeah. Mike, you want to go or you want me to?
I don't care. Whatever.
I'll lead off. At number 10, I have the New York Yankees.
I have the Indians.
I have the New York Yankees.
At number 9, I have the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I have the Yankees at 9.
Los Angeles Dodgers at 9.
At 8, I have the San Diego Padres.
Correct.
I have the Cardinals.
Okay. I have the New York Mets at number 7.
Correct.
I have the Brewers.
I have the Brewers at 6.
I have the White Sox at 6.
I have the Oakland Athletics.
At 5, I have the Giants.
I have the Brewers at 5.
New York Mets.
At 4, I have the White Sox.
I have the Giants at 4.
White Sox.
Number 3, I have the Oakland A's.
I have the Cardinals at 3. Right? Is that what we said? Yeah, 3.
San Diego Padres at 3.
At 2, I have the St. Louis Cardinals.
I have the A's at 2.
I have the Red Sox at 2.
At number
Yep.
1, I have the Boston Red Sox.
Same.
Yep.
I have the San Francisco Giants at 1.
Interesting.
Yep.
So why do you have the Giants over the Red Sox?
You know, for the Giants to be playing this well, I know, you could assume they're overperforming, but dude, they are fucking killing it. They are winning ball games.
Isn't Yaz hurt too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're winning ball games. They're beating good teams.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Padres. They beat the Dodgers.
Kevin Gausman against the Padres is unreal.
They're playing good teams and they're beating them. So
yes, they are.
And what was it? Yeah, they have a plus 27 run differential, which I felt was a bit outlandish for the Giants this year, this team that they have on
understandable
there. Whereas the Red Sox, their offense is it's crazy. They have a very good offense. So I expect them to have a good run differential, but they're only up 6 on they have 33, the Giants have 27. So I think the Giants are outperforming themselves and pretty much everyone else.
I'm trying to find where I saw the tweet. Kevin Gausman is like a 1-something ERA against the Padres in 3 starts this year.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
Got it right here. Don't worry.
This motherfucker. Am I gonna be able to read it?
Yes.
No.
I better be able to read it, you little fucking cunt.
He's gonna be able to read his chicken scratch? Come on.
All right.
Big announcement in the world of Take a Pitch. Something we've been kind of keeping close to the vest the past couple of weeks. We ordered snapbacks. They look awesome from the design that we made, and we should get them in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, within the next 2 weeks or so.
Pre-order starts on Tuesday on our website at www.𝒑𝒂𝒅𝒆 and you'll click the Take a Pitch tab. And on that, you should find either a link or a form on the webpage itself for the pre-order.
I'll link them to the page.
We're gonna be doing what, $25 a hat?
Link down below. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
25 is what we were talking about.
I think we were saying 25.
Yeah, I know you and I, Billy, we said that we will never sell a hat above $30.
I said above 32.
32? Okay.
I said 32 is the max that I would go.
All right, that's fair. We'll never sell a hat above $32. But these hats are gonna be the snapbacks, black hat, red brim, Take a Pitch logo on it. $25. That's not a final price. We're gonna lock in. Pre-order starts on Tuesday. Head over to 𝒑𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈, click on Take a Pitch, and it'll be there on Tuesday. Not sure regarding the timeline on shipping. Once we get them, then we'll figure that out. But I hope they look as good as the design looks, because we made some nice fucking hats.
Hope so.
I'm excited about it.
Hell yeah, man.
Maka was being a bit of a pain in the ass about doing a promo shoot for it.
Yeah, what were his reasons?
He doesn't wear hats, doesn't wear snapbacks, doesn't like pictures or whatever it was. I don't even know.
There you go. Doesn't like pictures. That was the other half.
All right, so I'll teach him how to use my camera then. Yeah, I'm excited for those, man.
Hell yeah. Can't wait.
One thing that each hat will come with is a additional prize. Either a discount code, a sticker, or a magnet.
We're doing a kind of like a Willy Wonka type thing. Mm-hmm. And if you get the golden ticket, hold on.
Golden ticket.
If you get the golden ticket, then there's 5 golden tickets, right? They get invited here to Max's house. They get a tour. If they survive the tour, they get to live at Max's house. Now that's a fucking deal of a lifetime.
But no, there will be discount codes in a couple of them.
There will be goodies. We always, we hook it up.
But yeah, so get your hats starting Tuesday the 11th, right?
That is how it works.
Yep. And yeah, hopefully we sell out of these and we can get more hats. It is limited quantities. First come, first serve.
Yep.
And yes, if you want to see any more merch from us, send us a message. We got some Approach Coach merch. Donnie Stevenson, Diesel Donnie. Go check that out.
Hell yeah.
And while we're doing some plugs, let's do some promo for the other pods on the network. From the Tips, our resident golf podcast. They're gonna have a big summer, man. I'm telling you, they have a big summer. On the power play, our hockey guys. Playoffs just about starting. Congrats to your Islanders, boys.
Thank you. They're gonna have a big spring, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna have a big spring.
Fuck out of here. I hope they do. Tri-State Sports Beat. Covering all things New York sports.
You want to know about them? They're gonna have the biggest fall in the world. Dude, you don't even fucking get it. The fall that Tri-State Sports Beat is gonna have will be astronomical.
What are you talking about? It's the whole year. There's sports all year.
Year round.
That's true.
Wait a minute. Oh, the cut, which I'm still trying to find a guest.
You know what's coming. Winter, baby.
Okay. Still trying to find a guest for that one. Still trying to figure that one out.
Been trying to find a guest for a month and a half.
About a month and a half. Yeah.
Take Mac's advice. Your guest is right here.
I'm literally a week away from doing that. Just
do your brother. Just interview your brother.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Billy and I have a whole plan for that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do.
We gotta still figure out some technical things on that.
Ah, we could finagle it.
And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna even ask my brother. Why people would want to hear from him.
Because everything. Just hear him speak.
I mean, Mike, yeah, you spent a lot of time around him recently, and he is something else to say the least. But
you could talk about that great story about New Year's.
Oh, don't worry, kick my ass.
You guys were throwing chairs at each other like WWE.
No, he threw me into a chair, and then into the counter. He got listen. The kid knew his.
That was 2018 into 2019, right? Yeah, it was.
Yep, a couple years ago.
Cool. Go check out all the other pods on the network, and of course, do not.
Okay.
Go on. No, you go.
You can find them all at www.southsideprod.com, southsideprod.com.
And do not forget to go check out our socials. They will all be linked below, and at Take a Pitch on everything, of course. You know,
we got lucky with that one.
Yeah, cool. Anything else? Happy Mother's Day. How'd you guys enjoy your Mother's Day, by the way?
It was good. Good.
What'd you guys do?
Chicken fajitas, and got my mama a lobster. She loves lobster.
A lobster?
2-pound lobster, I think lobster bake or whatever it was, something like that. Yeah, my mom loves lobster. That's the Mother's Day thing right here.
You have a big tank for it?
No, Jabe goes and catches them, you know.
And then what?
Goes in the pot.
What? You
goes
kill
right into the pot to boil it, yeah. If you're calling PETA, don't worry about it. My brother will fight him anyway. Oh, man.
This has been Take a Pitch, man. I hope you all enjoyed your Mother's Day. Yeah. I'm Billy. God bless. What do you want? Come on, say it. Hit it.
Peace.